Hello you guys, what is up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Samantha and I am the Gem Priestess. What is up guys? It has been kind of a cool minute since I've been on here, since I've made a video. I have had tons and tons and tons going on in my life, rapid things changing, evolving, you know, some good, some bad, some that seemed bad in the moment but were good, all of that good stuff. And so if you guys are kind of wondering what's going on behind me, this definitely looks a lot different than the last time that I was on here. I actually moved. I moved from Los Angeles, California, all the way out to Dallas, Texas. So this is my new room, my new space. And so for today, I thought we'd kind of just hang out together, kind of see what was up. I know you guys remember my shelf. I need to get this thing situated and figured out. So I thought that we'd just kind of hang out, do that kind of together today, and really, see, just kind of catch up, see how everyone's been doing. And, like I said, just chill, take things low and slow, and, hopefully get back up to making videos for you guys every week. I definitely have missed it. There's just been, like I said, a lot going on. We'll kind of get into that and kind of see where things lie. But yeah, like I said, super chill, just catching up, letting you guys kind of into my life, my thought processes a little more. And like I said, getting this thing set up, because the last thing that I have in boxes is my spiritual stuff. I just got a new bed shipped in. Obviously, you guys can see I have my desk here. These are some of the boxes back here that I have left to do. Kind of everything else is put away. I just need to put this stuff up and finish decorating my room as a whole. It's kind of not too much going on in here right now, but we're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on fixing that. So even if this is how you guys see things right now, it can definitely change in the times coming up. So just bear with me as I'm trying to, refigure things out, refigure kind of this stuff into my life again. Like I said, let's, kind of get to setting this stuff up. All right, so yeah, I moved. Moving was, if you guys have been following me online, just kind of on my Instagram and stuff like that, you guys have known I've been wanting to move from LA for a long time. I think I first kind of got the call to move in, it's like the end of 2019, I think. And moving was I was just like, I want to move to Dallas. I don't know what it was that was in me. Spirit, universe, whatever, called out to me and was like, you're gonna move to Dallas, you're gonna move to Texas. And kind of sharing that news with my friends, they were like, you're insane, you're crazy, we're not doing that. And I was like, yeah, we are. It's gonna happen, it's gonna be a thing. And so, things happened, world shuts down, can't really move, can't really do anything for a while. Finally, things started to open up. In 2021, we actually ended up coming to Dallas, and that was when we were kind of like officially gonna move. We, came out here, was trying to apartment hunt and just kind of get a lay of the city, all of that stuff. And, things just didn't work out at the time, but we're like, oh, we'll go home, we'll pack our stuff, and then we'll just kind of get it figured out. It doesn't get figured out. Shocker. I ended up still living in Los Angeles for another 5 or 6 months after that. And then after that, gosh, it just kind of, things just happened really fast. We weren't really planning on moving then. But things happened, things changed, so very rapidly we had to figure out what we were gonna do, how we were gonna move out here, what all of that was gonna look like. So eventually we move very fast, and we moved out to Texas. Gosh, when did we move out here? The end of July of this year, and it's now the end of December, so what is that, 5 months I've been out here. And look, I love it out here, guys. I was born and raised in Los Angeles. I was ready for something new. And as crazy as it was to pack up and leave beautiful, bright, sunny Los Angeles, California for Dallas, Texas, I don't regret it a bit. I absolutely love it out here. I've met some really cool people out here already. I've just been having like the time of my life as I've lived out here. And it's just, things are just getting better and better and better every day. So we moved out here. As things happen, you have to get a job, pay for bills, things like that. So I got a job. I worked somewhere for a little bit, and I say a little bit, I literally worked in an insurance place for like, gosh, how long did I work? I worked there for like, honestly, it was like 3 days before I started looking for another job, because I was like, I hate this job. If you guys, know me, you guys may have heard me talk about before. I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I'm licensed to do hair. I've only ever, the jobs that I've worked have been revolved around doing hair. And I do have a background in early childhood education as well. So I was a teacher for a little bit. With the little ones. And so, moving into, I was like, oh, I'll try being an office, an office girly. Let's see what it's like working in an office. I hated it. I'm not saying it doesn't not work for everybody. It didn't work for me. I hated it so much. So yeah, I worked there for a couple days. Had to find another job because it was just too much, too crazy. Like, not even too crazy. It was so boring to me. And maybe it would have been better if I was actually doing work, but just a bunch of training videos all day long. I watched 4 weeks of training videos in 2 days. It was not fun. So I left there pretty immediately. Got another job. I'm back to doing hair again. And so now I've been doing that almost 5 months now, 4.5 months. Because like I said, I only worked at the other place for 2 weeks. But yeah, now I'm doing that and I enjoy it. For now, I've kind of lost my way in terms of, all my spiritual stuff. By the way, I'm going through my first spiritual box. I have different notebooks, my crystals are in here, some decor stuff, things like that. But yeah, I kind of separated from a lot of my crystal healing, energy healing, all that stuff just got kind of put on the back burner, and so easily got put on the back burner, that I'm okay, I need to figure out what it is I want to do again, just kind of how do I see my life? What do I see my life doing moving forward from this? Where do I go now? So that's just kind of what I'm trying to figure out. And we're starting that by starting up on YouTube again. So yeah, it feels weird. But like I said, just wanting to know kind of, how have you guys been? What have you guys been up to? Like I said, other than moving and working, that's kind of all been what that's all kind of what I've been doing. Yeah. So things might look a little different on here. If you guys have seen, I haven't really been active over on my Instagram as well. I'm hoping to change that to, I'm just wanting to kind of simultaneously get back to how things were and how I was doing things, but also finding new and improved ways on doing those things, because things happen, we grow, we learn, we change, and so now I'm definitely wanting to just kind of see where that change is going to take me. And, because I've grown and I really want to see where, kind of how that's affected everything else. So for a while that kind of left as like, what is it? I guess mostly like being afraid. Kind of like my biggest thing, and I think a lot of people really struggle through that, of like being afraid, being good enough to do certain things. Side note, look at how this candle like melted. I don't know if you guys can see this. Look at how this candle melted, just like in the box as I was moving. But yeah, like I said, just, you know, trying to figure that stuff out and really kind of working through my fears, as I was talking about. Like I said, just kind of, I feel like everyone, you know, gets fears around doing something new and, you know, kind of putting their all into something that they maybe weren't really doing. You know, that's something new that they haven't done before. Because it's scary to think about putting your all into something and like, what if it doesn't work out? But then you also have to think of, oh, what if you put your all into something and it does work out, or it works out better than you even ever thought it could? You know, just because something's new doesn't mean that it's bad, and that has to be bad. You know, things can be good for you and can be easy for you, and you're allowed to have good and great things in your life if that's genuinely what you want. And so that's something that like I for sure struggle with, is like having good things and, you know, allowing myself to be open and available to having good things. So let me know, do you guys feel similarly too? You know, do you guys struggle through that? Because, you know, I can think that other people go through that, but I truly don't know. And so like I said, I feel that way, so I just assume other people feel that way, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, right now I am just unpacking this first box, kind of seeing, I'm telling you, I packed this stuff away. We had to leave my house, like from like seriously packing, because we were slowly packing for a little bit. But like I said, things kind of, you know, fell out in a particularly quick in the end. So we kind of just had to like throw our things together and leave in like, I don't know, I think it was like 2 or 3 days, something like that, towards the end. So I'm just trying to take count of things that survived, things that didn't survive in here. Because like I said, even though I've been here for 5 months, I haven't really gone through any of this stuff. So this is the first time me seeing this stuff since we moved in July. What is this? So just setting things up again and just seeing what I've kind of got everywhere. So I went through one box. I had 2 boxes. So I went through one box. Everything's out here on the floor already. My second box is just a bunch of my books, you know, my self-help books, personal development books, stuff like that. So we're just gonna go through and kind of just place stuff as I see it, as I kind of want it to go, as I want things to look. Because we need to get back on our shit. I'll say personally, I really haven't done any even just kind of spiritual, energetic work on myself since even before I moved. It was just still going along with that fear thing. Like, it was something that didn't always come easy to me. So I was very wary of, like, you know, oh, am I doing this good? You know, am I doing this right? Is this really going to be helpful and beneficial to me? And so just kind of in all of those fears, like, I really had to tell my fears, like, just shut up. Just, if you want to do it, just do it. And that's really scary and really hard if you've never done something like that before, to just tell your fear to shut up, to shut the hell up. But, you know, you do it and we do it to get better and to be better in the end. So, you know, we do what we can, how we can do it. I'm just gonna put this all down here. So, even moving forward from this, what are some things that you guys might be wanting to see out of me on this channel? Like, do you guys like these, like, ooh, you know, super chilled and laid back type of videos, you know, where we're just kind of sitting, talking, I'm doing whatever, we're hanging out? Do you guys like when I do the, you know, I've done my like tips and tricks before, and I've done, you know, different things, going through crystals for certain things, or there's certain things that you're wanting to lean on crystals for? Because like I said, I don't fully know what I'm going to be doing next and what this is all going to lead to, but I also want it to lead to something that's going to be helpful for you guys. You know, obviously I've gone on things in the past that I know for a fact have been helpful for me, and so I want to make sure that things are going to be helpful for you guys too, and that you guys are going to get something out of this, because what's the point of me coming on here and talking all day if you're not going to get something out of it, you know? So that's kind of my philosophy, how I like to do things and plan for things. So like, let me know, you know, what things are you looking for? What things are you needing? How can I come in and help you guys? Because that's ultimately what I want to do, and what I aim to do is to be here and to be a help. So let me know what's up with that. What are you guys wanting to do? This was all my extras. What else? I don't know. I think that's kind of it. Just kind of my blah, kind of talking at you guys. These are gonna go all of it. These like aren't even all of my crystals, guys. I have so much more going on. But like I said, I'm gonna finish setting this up. This is more or less kind of what it looks like. If you guys don't know me, I could sit here forever and like rearrange things so that they're perfect and in the right spot. So I don't think you want to sit here and watch me do this for like 3 hours. So I'm gonna go. If you guys want to see a finished result, I am probably gonna post this over on my Instagram. So go ahead and go over to my Instagram. My Instagram is also at the Gem Priestess. I'd love to see you guys over there, hang out, talk. Like I said, I want to get out on that more too. So if you guys are over there, we can chat. It'll give me a little more incentive to post on there too. So yeah, this is kind of all I had planned for today. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I enjoyed hanging out with you, and I cannot wait until I see you guys next time. Bye-bye.